Welcome Burnley fans to Let's Talk Burnley Football Club number 61. Not good. The scoreline was absolutely terrible. Sheffield United 5, Burnley 2, and Burnley were leading at half time 2-1. Now I've got the Burnley team news here, and there has been some changes. Rodriguez was not playing because he was injured. So we have Muric, Vitinho, Bellis, Bayer, Mattison, Cullen, Bastian, Koch, Zaori, Teller and Benson. And the substitutes were Taylor, Riley, Goodmanson, Barnes, Robert, Peacock Farrell and De Verselog. Now, as you all know by the video I've just uploaded of the match, you will see what actually happened. Right, Manuel Benson, yeah, great goal, scored 17 minutes and 45 minutes, so it was 2-1 at half time. But the second half, well, I've watched other videos of people talking that actually went to the match, and they were saying the problem was with Burnley is that the corners and the free kicks or things like that were coming in thick and fast, and Burnley could not deal with it. And eventually Sheffield United scored in the 48th minute. McBridey, and then again Burnley made a substitute in the 58th minute. Goodmanson replaces Bastian, and the 64th minute another goal for Sheffield. That makes it 3-2 to Sheffield. Jack Robinson, and then the 74th minute number 5 goal went in, McBurney, and a yellow card for Teller. 77th minute, Denislog replaces Teller. Then again, 78th minute substitute Charlie Taylor replaced Manuel Benson, and also another replacement for Burnley, Connor Roberts replaces Anas Zaori. In the 80th minute, Jack Cork got a yellow card. Another yellow card for Jack Cork. Now the statistics for the Burnley team, not good overall. Normally in the 70s, 57% possession, 14 shots, which was obviously is good, 4 on target, 6 corners and 7 fouls. Now the table still looks good for Burnley. Played 20, won 10, drawn 8, lost 2, 38 points. Blackburn Rovers, who we play next Sunday, played 20, won 12, drawn none, lost 8, 36 points. And Sheffield United played 19, won 10, drawn 5, lost 4, 35 points. Now Burnley's next game, Tuesday, 8th of November at 7:45 at Turf Moor, the EFL Cup, Crawley Town. And then the big game, Sunday the 13th of November, home to Blackburn Rovers at 12:30, remember on Sunday. And that is the last game before the World Cup. But I believe, and I think maybe yourselves might believe, and maybe even comment, that the game against Crawley Town will not be the full Burnley squad. I think it's going to be a makeshift team, bringing in some of the reserves as well, under 18s, one thing or another, but maybe substitutes on the bench, just in case the Burnley are struggling. But I think they're saving all their best players for the Blackburn Rovers game. Now, Vincent Kompany, he offers his solution to Burnley set piece concern. He believes Burnley will enjoy many more good days than bad against physical Championship opponents. Despite their Bramall Lane humbling, Vincent Kompany believes the solution is for Burnley to control proceedings and limit opposition opportunities rather than find a new blueprint. He goes on to say, our game is we are always on the front foot, and to get a cross in you have to get over the halfway line. When you put in a long ball before you get over the halfway line, you have to win the second ball, and we are extremely aggressive on the second ball all over the pitch. And then when we have the ball, we look after the ball, which makes it difficult to get into the areas to have crosses and set pieces. He reckons that the first half Burnley had the ball more often, but in the second half they just physically collapsed. Which brings me on to fitness. Are Burnley up to 90 minutes of physical football? I mean, to get the first half done, they have to score more than 2 goals to make sure that when they come out the second half, that when they get a bit fatigued and then the substitutes start to come on, that they try and hold that 2-goal lead. But in cases that just happened, Sheffield United seemed to get stronger in the second half, and lots of mistakes were made by the Burnley defence in set pieces and corners. They could not clear the set pieces or the corners, and Muric did his best. He made quite a few saves, and it could have been a lot worse than it was. So it's time to think about the next game, the next big game, Blackburn Rovers, and get this team in a mental state that they can come out and win this game, definitely the first half, and get stronger in the second half and carry on the good work. And well, that's it for now. I'm going to say, up the Clarets, come on lads. This is only a blimp. It's only the second defeat of the season, and I know it's the highest goal we've Burnley have succumbed to. 5 goals is not normal for this team to have put past them, so I don't see this happening very often, if not again. Okay, well, up to Clarets. So see you all on Wednesday after the Crawley Town game in the EFL Cup. All the best, and up the Clarets.